Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while since I was here. I must apologise. My son has now turned 5 months old, and I forgot that means he now needs me 24/7. Oh, and this particular child, he never sleeps. I sort of thought when I started doing these videos that I could actually, get them done, get these voiceovers done when he napped. But this baby, he doesn't nap. He never, ever naps. Like, ever. Like, never. He had today, not even joking, a 20-minute nap this morning, a 20-minute nap this evening, and all in between, what did I do? I played with him. So I'm really sorry, guys. I'm knackered. So I don't normally show my sculpting, but the reason I'm showing this is because I'm coming in here with a trilogy, light chestnut, and it's like that colour underneath to, make the like Louboutin nails. So I'm actually using that to sculpt out what would be normally my clear base. I've already put some clear on the top, and I'm going to sculpt this out, and then I'm going to sort of fill in a bit of the where it meets the nail. You have to forgive me not knowing what the hell to say, because I am just exhausted like all the time. So the set that I'm showing you, by the way, is a pretty special set. Yes, it is, guys, ladies, gentlemen, if you're watching, and I think you're mainly ladies. I have been asked to be a brand ambassador for none other than Trilogy Nail Systems. And if you didn't know already, I use them all the time, and I love them so very much. So I couldn't actually be happier about this, and I can't wait. So, by the way, that's that. Sculpted and filed and everything. I've done all my clear base on both hands. I'm coming in here with Trilogy Black Pearl, and I'm just filling that in over the top, and that's going to be the main colour on this nail, because the point of this nail is to have that lovely like colour underneath, like hidden design. It's wonderful. Naturally, I didn't take a picture of it, because that's me right now. I have no brain left whatsoever. And my really old Christmas nails there that have been since literally the 1st of December. So they've grown right out. So I'm coming in. This is Black Pearl. But yeah, they asked me to be a brand ambassador, and I'm not joking. When my partner came up the stairs, I just was like, guess what happened? Oh my God. And you know what he said? Oh yeah, that's good. And I was there like nearly weeing myself with excitement. So I'm just holding that finger down, pointing it down, just making sure that cuticle is nice and flush. And then I'm going to brush that down the nail. See, what I love about Trilogy is these colours, they're never marble. I've said this before. And they are strength powders. So, if you're doing like an overlay, you don't want it too thick, do you? So you could just literally just use the colour. I think I'd always put a clear base down just to protect. I don't know, just something about using a clear base. I like the idea of that, but you don't have to cap. I do cap these sets though, especially with this client, because she likes them thick. They never take me a short length of time. Yeah, so I'm just double checking this nail now. Not particularly happy with it. I don't think I might end up putting a bit more on just up at the top, because like I said, she likes it thick. Yeah, and you can't see this, but Black Pearl, it's actually got like this gorgeous, like silvery, sparkly glitter in it. Just so subtle. I really love it. Right, so I've got a bit of a colour block now, so I'm coming in again with light chestnut. And I'm placing this up around the cuticle area. Just not right up to it though, because I want to do that area last. And I'm just going to drag it down the nail a little bit. By the way, this colour, it's like I'm painting. It's like gold ore or something, painting. But you know what I mean. I'm just going to pull it down, and then I'm going to get some wire and use it to create a straight line. And I don't know why I've never done this before when I'm colour blocking, because it's so easy. Oh my God, for real. So I've let it go a bit matte, as you can see. I actually went over and did the other hand, and I'm coming in and I am just making sure that edge is nice and flush, nice and straight. And I just can't believe that I've never done this before, because who wouldn't? Yeah, so this is the middle nail on the other hand, but the middle nails are slightly different. So the other hand is just simply black pearl, but this is Lustre grey, and I'm just painting that. Oh no, sorry, no it's not. No it isn't. This is black pearl. And I'm going to come back in with black pearl. So what happened is I tried to do a netted nail on this middle finger on her right hand, and it went horribly wrong. And I just decided that I didn't want to do it. Just, you know what, I really wasn't feeling it. But one's enough. So the problem is my brush isn't big enough. These nails are just like mega long, and I'm not quite in with the one bead with this brush yet. I love this brush. It enables me to do big beads and small beads, but it doesn't enable me at my skill set level to do giant beads, which I need for this. So I've just covered this nail in black pearl, and then I decided that I'm going to put some chrome over the top. So I'm just filling it in now. And then the other nail, I decided that I would then break out my massive alpha brush, which weirdly is a size 10. Okay, it's a size 10, and I'm pretty sure the brush that I'm using right now is a size 14. But these alpha brushes, y'all know, they are huge. Yeah, so I had to get my big alpha brush out, because to do netted, you're going to want to cover that nail in like one bead of acrylic, so it's all set at the same time. Obviously I'm not doing it right now, I'm doing it with the nail, just making sure that it's nice and even. But yeah, you want to make sure that that bead of acrylic has covered the nail, because if you do like 3 beads, let's say you do 3 beads and take your time about it, top will be set before the bottom will be too wet, so you're not going to get a good net on that. So yeah, I decided I wasn't feeling that. So she could have just a plain nail. Actually, it turned out really well. So yeah, so I think now I am going to move on to my net. So now I'm going to come in with Lustre grey, very similar to black pearl actually, and I'm using my alpha brush, which picked up a nice huge bead of acrylic, and I'm just dragging this down the nail, making sure that I've got some control over it. And just to clarify, I have already cut my net to shape, and it is sat in my little pot of clear powder. Yeah, so I'm dragging it down, and then by the time I have got to the end of that nail, it's going to be the right consistency for me to wrap that net around. So that's what I'm going to do now, when I've made sure that that's to shape. So I'm going to get my net, and I'll wrap it around and pinch it proper tight, like as tight as I can really, but being gentle, gotta be gentle all the time. I'm going to try and tease it off, but it's stuck a little bit, so when I realised it's stuck, I just sort of put a bit of monomer on it to just make it come off easy, so you want to pull the design off, and then you'll see that that didn't work at all. So then what I did is I just filled it in. As I thought, you know what, just like a strip of that like snakeskin pattern is enough. It's enough. I love doing these nails, but they are long and they do take me a while. So now I'm going to come in with that light chestnut. I'm working like so wet with it, because I want it to sink right in between those grooves where I've created it with the net. So really wet, painting it on. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to sprinkle some of the actual acrylic onto the top of where it's really wet, just to give it a bit of extra strength, like that. Just a little bit, just enough. And I'll just top off the excess. I probably should have done that in hindsight. So this is my colour block nail, and I have already used a file. I've not done one like this before, and because it was clear in the middle and I really wanted the clear to be like a glass nail, so when I do glass I do it like layers and layers of wet clear. I thought, I'll do the bottom bit first. Please learn from me and don't do this ever, because it's all good, right? Yeah, it's fine. But then I make a Coke bottle nail. It looked terrible. And also trying to like file that thing was really impossible. Anyway, you'll see later. So this is Lustre Grey, and I'm just going to put that onto the thumb. Because on the thumb I'm going to put some gold leaf. So I'm just going to fill this in on the whole thumb. Excuse me, just let me move these baby wipes that I am sat on, because that's all I do. I sit on baby wipes all day, I look at babies all day, babies, and then I work, and then I do babies, and then I work. That's it, it's my life, it's my life. It's a good life, but it's my life. So yeah. Again, this colour has like those gorgeous sparkles in. It's just the things, I can't explain my love for Trilogy right now. Like, I can't put it into words how much I love them. I mean, I keep saying it to the owner, but I don't think she understands quite how much passion I have for these products. And I mean, you can tell, I'm so passionate, you can tell in my voice, can't you? Yeah, no, I'm very, very soft-spoken at the moment. Suffer with tiredness. Did I mention that I've got kids and that they keep me up all night? Oh, I did. Oh, I forgot that because I'm so tired. Yeah, so a bit of a lumpy bumpy nail. So you get to watch me sort this out, but I don't need to narrate it because I know y'all know what you're doing. Okay, so this is one of the glass nails, and they are like the same on the other hand, but it's on her index finger. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm painting, oh God, I need to stop using that word today, applying my acrylic, just a thin layer, and then into that acrylic I'm going to set some geometric shapes, some gold ones. So in they go, making sure that they are flat, level, and pushed into that acrylic, because I just want to be able to file it nicely. That's why it's just got the clear base and this thin layer of clear. So I forgot to put the clear on that, so I'm going to have to go back and fill it in. So as you can see, this is me trying to make my wonderful colour block nail. So when I came to file that bottom bit, I filed it off, like I genuinely nearly filed off the nail. So now in hindsight, I'm thinking that possibly applying the clear first might have been a good idea, but I don't really know how it'd work with it being glass and with the way that I do it. I don't really know, but yeah. Trial and error, guys, trial and error. So, looking suave and super, super, super shapely. I don't know if you've got a craving for Haribo or something. You might want to have a go at this nail. I mean, I could have just left it like that. Seriously. Haribo. Oh, yeah, colour bottles. Yum, 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 yum. Right, so now I realise that I didn't put the clear over it. So I've gone in, because I came to do the other colour block nail. I was like, oh, I didn't do that. So there we go. I'm putting that clear over it. I'm like, it's the only way that I've found to do glass nails is to make sure that there's quite wet liquid, and I'm just sort of painting it on, because otherwise you're going to push air bubbles in, and you don't want that. I mean, I've still yet to perfect no air bubbles. How people manage it is beyond me, because I try And I suppose I've just got to the point now where I've accepted that unless I sit there for 2 hours one night just doing clear, then I'm never going to perfect it. But that's never going to happen because I've got kids. So here I'm going to come in now on a top coat. And this is Trilogy Ultimate Gloss Top Coat. And I am in love. If you go on my Instagram, you can see a set that I recently did on myself. And that top coat, it's just amazing. Just look at it. Just look at that shine, right? But the best thing, that shine doesn't disappear when it's been in the lamp. So it's cured actually, and now I am coming in and I'm painting on the side of that gold nail. You can see it there, just to give it a bit of shine, and the underside of the glass nails. So one thing that I want to say is this is cured for 60 seconds in an LED lamp, but I've actually ended up curing it for 2 minutes. I don't know if my lamp is just completely bust, but when I cure it for 2 minutes, holy moly, it's just the shine. So the reason that I didn't paint the middle finger is because it's got that chrome on it, and I wanted to cure it for less time, didn't want it to completely cure. So I went in and I did it for 30 seconds. Then I realised that I actually needed to do it for a full minute, so I put it back in, but you didn't see that bit. So, yep. This is like flakes, like chameleon type flakes. These are gold flakes. I just got them from eBay, I swear, or AliExpress, or somewhere like that. And I've got this is like a silicone tool. So I'm dipping it into the flakes, pressing them onto the nail, and I'm just rubbing, and I actually think it is stunning. Amazing. And then I'm going to top coat again. But don't try and do this with base coat, because I did that with another set and it didn't work. Didn't work to the point that it was ridiculous. It looked so bad. But yeah. So then I've top coated, pop that in and cure. So now I'm going to come in and do the ink design. Now, I've only shown you a little bit of this because I did the same method, but it took me about 20 damn minutes. Okay, it really did. So what I'm doing is I'm painting it on, as you can see, and then I'm I can't explain. You know those marble videos where they drip the polish into water and it spreads and spreads and spreads and spreads and spreads? Yeah, it's like that. So I kept dropping bits of the colour after I'd made the initial shape over and over again, and just building it up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And these aren't your traditional alcohol inks that you see, so they didn't work the way I expected. But yeah, after 20 minutes you get that gorgeous effect. And then I top coated, and the colours popped when I top coated for a second time. So yeah, you can just see, just painting it on, dropping bits in there, a bit more, and that's it. After that, you've got that consistency that you want. This is what you're left with. So yeah, can't really see it very well on that video, but I'll get the picture up for you. You can see it again. Here it is. So thank you for watching, and you all need Trilogy in your life. Seriously need Trilogy in your life. So if you want to go buy some, you can use my code Lauren10 for 10% off individual items. And by that, if you don't know what I mean, sale items aren't obviously included, and bulk buys, kits and stuff, because they're already discounted. So yeah, I'm sorry that it's taken me so long, and I'm sorry that I'm not more full of life, but I'm pretty full up on motherhood, really. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Thank you. Please hit subscribe as well. Bye.